Hey, what's up my little ghosties? It's the Mad Ghost Queen here, back at it again with yet another video. So today I have a little vlog type video for you guys. It's kind of like a vacation vlog. We took a road trip up to Cleveland. So this is just a little bit of that. We left at about 7 o'clock in the morning. We left on September 29th. So I'm not sure when this video is going to come out, but that's when we left. We left, like I said, at about 7 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of this is just driving for the first day. So I apologize for that one. We stopped on the way and had breakfast. We just got some Dunkin' Donuts, something real quick for the road. I ended up getting a plain bagel with plain cream cheese on the side. I got a strawberry frosted donut, and I also got 2 orders of hash browns. I also got 2 Mountain Dews because it was pretty early when we left and I needed something to wake me up. I ended up sitting in the back seat of the car for the entire ride. The drive was probably about 7 hours, so 7 hours sitting in a car is definitely not my idea of fun. But it was a pretty good drive. We had some pretty good scenery, as you guys can see. Like I said, most of this video is just driving and scenery, so if that's something you're interested in, then you're really gonna like this video. The good thing was that I did have my earbuds with me for the entire ride, so I was able to create some pretty cool Spotify playlists, if I do say so myself. That was honestly what I spent the majority of this drive doing. My parents went on the vacation with me. My dad was the one driving and my mom was in the passenger seat, and she spent most of the drive asleep. And honestly, I wish I could have slept along with her, but I usually wake up at about 3 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work. So like I said, we left at 7, and by that point I'm already 2 hours into my shift, so I was pretty much already awake. There was no sleeping for me, unfortunately. We did have the entire back seat stocked though. As you can see, my mom had a pillow. I had a pillow in the back seat as well, and there was a bag next to me that was full of snacks and drinks for the entire ride. So we were fully set for this 7-hour drive. It was kind of funny because I got all that food at Dunkin' when we first left, but I made sure to space it out for the entire drive. So when we first left, I ate the hash browns right away because they were hot, and if I didn't, they were gonna get cold. And then like about an hour into the drive, I ate my donut, and then about an hour after that, I ate my bagel. So I made sure to space this food out so that it would last, and I think I did a pretty good job. At about 10 o'clock, we did stop at McDonald's in Breezewood, which is in Pennsylvania. We stopped for bathroom breaks, and then if anybody wanted some food that wasn't chips and just whatever kind of snacks we had packed away. So we did make a stop there, and I was relieved because my bladder is about the size of a pea. So I really had to use the bathroom, and I also realized around this time in our drive that I left my phone charger at home. I packed chargers for literally everything except my phone. So luckily there was a Sheetz gas station that I swung in real quick to pick up a phone charger. So thankfully I got that covered. Like I said, I know that this first video is all just driving basically, but I do have to say some of the scenery is absolutely beautiful, especially when we drove into Ohio, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. It's starting to turn to fall, so the leaves started turning a little bit, and we drove through a lot of like suburban areas, so it was a lot of trees and farmlands and little quaint houses, and it was just really cute and really beautiful. So coming up in the video is when we actually arrived at the hotel. We got to get early check-in, which was super nice. So we just put all of our bags away and got settled into the room. And my dad and I actually walked around Canton, Ohio, which is where our first stop was, and took some pictures of just the old architecture. Is absolutely beautiful there. It's very Victorian style, very gorgeous architecture, very clean city, by the way. My dad and I actually have some cousins that live in Canton, Ohio, so we met up with them and we had dinner at this place called the Heartview Kitchen, and it was absolutely delicious. Very home style cooking, southern style cooking, which I absolutely love when it's done right. The mashed potatoes were delicious. They were actually mashed potatoes with the peel in it and everything. And they had a huge gift shop, which you can see here. It was 2 stories, several different sections. It was ginormous, and I had a lot of fun walking through here. They even had a little bakery with all of their home-cooked breads and homemade jams, and they even had a wall full of like homemade vinegars and olive oils. It was really interesting. I ended up getting some homemade strawberry jam, and I also got some little bread to put the jam on. I ended up getting some Colby Jack cheese, which I absolutely love, and I had 3 different old-fashioned sodas. I got an orange soda, I got an old-fashioned ginger ale, and then I got one called Toxic Slime, which is a blue raspberry soda, which is really interesting. But it was absolutely beautiful, and I really enjoy little shops like that, little homemade cooking type, kind of like how the Cracker Barrel is, but it's a whole lot bigger and honestly a whole lot better. Okay, you guys, so we're coming up on the end of day 1. I know that this was mainly just driving and scenery, but it gets a whole lot better as the days go on. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video ideas, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. All my social media links are also in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, which is when we're going to be doing day 2 of Ohio. We're actually going to Cleveland in that video. And then further on in the vlogs, my mom and I fly down to Orlando to do Universal Studios, specifically to do the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. So those videos are definitely going to be interesting, and be sure to stay tuned for those. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support, and keep coming back for more. I'll see you guys next video. Bye guys.